All right, today we are going to be showcasing the new SHINSO in Ultra Arena. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, I have never, ever used this character before, and I am using someone else's account, and they had a limited amount of Ultra Arena tries left for the day, so I didn't really get a chance to test him before this video. So we're just going to take our chances and try different things out. I do kind of have a team put together, but I didn't want to mess with their teams too much here and mess things up for them. So we'll see how it goes, but in general, I have a feeling that the SHINSO could potentially work pretty well with the Present Mike and Aizawa duo unit that just recently came out, because they both have the Confuse and AoEs and stuff like that. So hopefully those two will work well together. If not, we'll adjust the team accordingly, but we'll do a couple of matches here in Ultra Arena, at least try him out, get our first look at him, and see how good he actually is as a general pool unit. Okay, so this SHINSO here is UR+. You can see that his advanced leveling is all the way done. However, he is not fully level 130 as of yet. The person whose account I'm borrowing, Kaz, ran out of stars, unfortunately, so they weren't able to completely finish the peace route. But 100 character pieces away from being able to finish the peace route. That's rough. But let's go over his skill set really quickly. If you guys already know what he can do, feel free to skip ahead in the video to where the first match begins. But his plus ultra move is called Mind Attack and increases this skill's skill impact by 50% if the opponent is confused. This is part of why I think he would work really well with Present Mike. Deals 600% damage to a single opponent, medium chance of confusing a single opponent for 2 turns when character has a barrier. Reduces cooldown time of all allies by 1. That reduction of cooldown times is pretty good, because that's going to bring both of these to 4-turn cooldowns, which is going to be pretty solid. If you get his enhancement effect, then this skill also gets the effect of, if the opponent is covering allies or taking aggro, cancels 3 temporary buffs of a single opponent with a high chance of blocking the opponent's buffs for 2 turns. Increases this skill's skill impact by an additional 50%. So this skill can hit for 700% damage on a single opponent, which can be really hard hitting. His action skill 1 is called Brainwashing, cancels 1 temporary buff of all opponents. So like when you're using Present Mike and then you're using him and all the stuff that they have like working together, it's kind of crazy. But cancel 1 temporary buff of all opponents and blocks the opponent's buffs for 1 turn. A guaranteed block of opponent buffs for 1 turn is kind of insane. Gives the ability to draw aggro to a single opponent with the lowest current HP for 3 turns, meaning you'll be able to just target them, which is crazy good, or rather you're forced to target them, rather I should say. This buff cannot be cancelled or blocked. The enhancement effect decreases defense of a single opponent with the lowest current HP by 20% for 3 turns. So if you have the enhancement effect, not only are you forced to target somebody with the lowest HP, they also get their defense reduced by 20%, which is pretty good. And then his action skill 2, Binding Fall, cancels 2 temporary buffs of a single opponent and deals 325% damage with a low chance of blocking the opponent's recovery for 2 turns. Increases this skill's status element hit rate when character has a barrier. So essentially the idea is with this character, it seems like, to systematically take characters out one by one, like because you'll use this skill, right? It's going to force you an opponent to draw aggro with the lowest HP, and then after you use your skill 1, next you'll use skill 2 and cancel their temporary buffs, meaning they have even less like defense and stuff like that to help them out, which is pretty good. And then the enhancement effect on this skill decreases a single opponent's defense by an additional 20% for 3 turns. So a bunch of defense lowering as well with the enhancement effect. So once he gets enhanced, he just becomes insane. His auto skill 1 is called Mind Control, gives character enhance when these 2 conditions are met. First, it's going to be after attacking opponents that are covering allies or taking aggro 6 times in battle. And then second, after 5 turns pass from the start of battle. Fairly simple to achieve. Gives character a barrier that nullifies 2 hits after character attacks opponents that are covering allies or taking aggro 2 times. Makes all opponents vulnerable when character has a barrier, which is also interesting. This does not affect guest. After 1 turn passes while character does not have barrier, increases defense of all allies by 10% for 3 turns and gives the ability to make a last stand 1 time. Enhancement bonus effect, after 1 turn passes while character has barrier, cancels 1 temporary buff of all opponents. And then his auto skill 2, Rivalry Mode, increases power of all allies by 5% for 3 turns after the opponent's temporary buffs are canceled 1 time. Reduces character's cooldown time by 1 after the opponent's temporary buffs are canceled 3 times. Decreases power of all opponents by 15% for 3 turns after the opponent's temporary buffs are cancelled 5 times. Ignores target and gives a random single ally a barrier that nullifies 2 hits after the opponent's temporary buffs are cancelled 5 times. So a lot of bonuses to canceling status elements, right? Or canceling buffs rather, I should say. Like, this is actually insane. He just does so much. Okay, so we're gonna see how he works. I might need to switch this team up a little bit, mainly because I don't have a healer here, but we'll take on this 462. We have 534. A lot of that's just because all these are 130. This is going to be legend rank match here, right? So it should be fairly decent teams up here, but sometimes people just kind of switch their defense teams to have fun and try things out once they're at this rank because they don't care anymore, because you can't de-rank from legend like you can from the other ranks. So I mean, yeah, people just don't really care too much. I do have a lot of downloads here to go through, so I'm gonna skip ahead to where it starts. I hate this. Everybody's using the April Fool's memory. Okay, so their Deku's confused. My President Mike is confused. I need to look at whose name this is so I avoid them next time if this happens. Okay, we are going first at least, so we'll do this, and then we'll do this here. It's going to cancel 1 temporary buff of all opponents. And block the opponent's buffs for 1 turn, guaranteed block. And we are going first, so that's actually good. It's also going to give one of them the ability to draw aggro. Whoever has the lowest HP, so we'll see after this. Okay, it looks like Deku drew the aggro, if I saw that correctly. Oh, of course, we got stunned. That figures. Yeah, Deku did draw the aggro there. Oh, it's so annoying, man. Now they're confused on Kaminari, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we're just gonna... I'm gonna wait a turn. It doesn't matter at this point. Luckily, Kaminari can tank pretty well, so we got that going for us at least. We just gotta wait for this BS to be done, and then now we can actually do things after this turn. Okay. So we'll do this. Cancels 1 temporary buff of all opponents, so more canceling of buffs, right? Like, this is really good. Being able to run these two together. Just annoying the way this match works. And it's also going to decrease their critical resist and plus ultra gauge charge rate of opponents, so we'll do those two. Kaminari should be fine here. Alright, we're good. Alright, now the confusion can be done finally. We're able to do our plus ultras. Deku is drawing aggro. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do these. And just a reminder for this, increases the skill impact by 50% if the opponent is confused, which now no one is. Deals 600% damage to the opponent, medium chance of confusing a single opponent for 2 turns when character has a barrier, which he does have a barrier. You can see the icon above his head, but just to go in here and show you as well. Take a look at the barrier. He has 2 right there still. So hopefully when we plus ultra, we still have the barrier. We should. Thank goodness we have Kaminari here tanking. Alright, there's President Mike's plus ultra. Alright, and here's SHINSO'S. Ooh, actually pretty decent damage, okay. Did not get the confused though, I'm kind of sad about that, but that's okay. Would have been nice if we had the confused there. We should kill Deku here, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It depends on Shinso, I guess. Okay, yep. There we go. Now Night Eye is drawing aggro for us because he had the lowest HP. It looks like potentially. Well, didn't Mina have the lowest HP? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Whoever they auto target. Oh, it doesn't even matter. We can't even. It's Kaminari because Kaminari's. Okay, fair. Okay. Go like this, go like this, go like this. Yeah, this should work fine. Just a bunch of canceling status elements, right? Cancels 1 temporary, or canceling buff. Cancels 1 temporary buff. This one cancels 2 temporary buffs of a single opponent. We don't have the enhancement effect just yet on Shinso. We are getting close. We're at 4 out of 6 for attacking enemies with aggro. So we're doing all right. Ooh, there was a nice confuse. We actually got the confuse off. Let's go. And we should get extra skill impact against Red Kaminari if we did attack him with Shinso here. Let's just do all these. I think it's gonna make us target. Okay. I think it's. I'm not sure what's going on actually. I'm not sure if they're just all. How it's ending up working out here. Okay, let's just do this. Can't be bothered to figure that part out right this second. Okay, remove buffs. Good. Okay, there we go. So now we should have extra scale back. Perfect. That's kind of what I was hoping would happen. Ooh, damn. That damage was insane. 83,000, and we got the confuse. Nice. Some extra damage there. Of course, Kaminari is hard to kill, which is fine. This team is working surprisingly well for not having a healer. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of surprising. Alright, let's see how much damage this does. There we go. Dead. That went a little too well, other than the beginning, which was just annoying, man. I hate that memory, the April Fool's memory. Ah, it's so annoying. I wonder if more people started running it since I found that in the last showcase. Ugh. But going to battle log here, let's take a look. So 462,000 battle power, not the craziest, but still a decent match to start it out with. I didn't want to take on something too crazy hard and just get absolutely wrecked, so that wasn't bad. Don't take on Demon, note to self. We find someone else, anyone else to take on. Kind of don't want to take on a Getsun team, but I kind of want to at the same time. There's two really good teams here for us to take on, the Foe 100% team or the Getsun team. This team has a little bit higher battle power, so we'll start with this one and we'll see how it goes. I don't know, maybe that last match was a fluke. Maybe we'll get wrecked on this one. It's hard to say. But for not having a healer, that went a lot better than I feel like it should have. But that's just kind of a testament to how good this Kaminari is as well. Kaminari is absolutely insane. Now they do have single target attacks, so I think we'll still be relatively okay because of that, going against this type of team here, but we'll see. Oh my, why is everybody running this? I hate everybody, man. I hate them all. Everybody's just doing this now. Okay, this is a thing now. Love it. It's actually so bad. It's so annoying. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, who's getting... Yeah, of course he's confused this time. All right, fantastic. We're gonna lose this one because of that. Yup. Yup. Uh-huh. Well, at least the barriers helped right there a little bit. Mike is, dude, I don't even know. I don't even know what to do here. I'm so done. I'm so cooked. I don't even know what to do. Okay. Let's do these, I guess. AoE. DJ punch, let's go. Remove buffs, buff block, sure. Full 100% is gonna wreck us, man, because we couldn't do anything for the first 3 turns. That memory is actually so good with full 100%. Like, it's actually insane. Alright, I guess we just do these two. Yeah, and then the plus ultra turn comes next. It's what we have to do. If we even make it to there without anybody dying. Okay, beautiful. We actually did a lot of damage to him, but now it's too late. It doesn't matter. If we can, yeah, we want to stop damaging Deku anyway, so that works out for us. Alright, we have enhancement now with Shinso, though. So, positive news at the end of all this, right? So, that's good. So, we'll get the bonus effects here. So, let's take a look at what that is really quickly. So, if the opponent is covering allies or taking aggro, cancels 3 temporary buffs of the single opponent with a high chance of blocking their buffs for 2 turns, and increases my skill impact more, which is good. So, we're getting a 100% skill impact increase right now because he has a barrier as well. So, 700% damage. Let's see how much he can actually do. Oh, goodbye, Kaminari. This is where we might be in trouble. All because of that stupid memory at the beginning. Otherwise, I could have just killed foe 100% right at the start. 51,000, okay. How much does this do? Probably a lot. It should kill, I imagine. Yeah, okay. Beautiful. Very thankful for the barrier right now because I have a feeling we're going to need it. Yeah. I don't know that Shinso makes it past this turn. I'm not going to lie to you. Dude, I don't even know, man. Foe 100% is just going to mess us up here. Oh, let's go like this, and go like this, yeah? It's gonna make us, is that gonna make us attack Deku? No, okay, it made us attack Yaoyorozu. She actually had less health, so that worked out. For a second there, I was worried Deku was gonna have less health and we were gonna have to target him, but we got Yaoyorozu low enough, so. Oh, we might just lose to foe 100%. We'll see how this one turns out here. Alright, so the question is, do we survive or does he just clap our team before we get to do anything? Alright, bye Mike. Yo, we might be done. We're gonna lose to one character. All because we could. Oh, okay! Damn, alright. I thought we were dead right there for sure. Man. All because we couldn't get past that stupid memory at the beginning. That's so annoying. Alright, well, it worked out in the end there. Shinso offering insane support, honestly. Man, I can't say he's been like the most crazy character to watch play though. Like, he's not doing the most damage or anything, right? That's the problem. So it's hard to say. Like, it's always hard to showcase like how good a character is when they're so heavy into the support and everything that they're doing with the canceling status element or canceling buffs and everything. I keep saying status elements, but the canceling buffs and everything that they're doing. Alright, they are probably going to be faster. The question is, do I get in trouble thanks to Getsun, or do I actually get my own confuses off and I'm okay? Let's see what happens. Alright, so we go like this, right? Yep. So once again, cancels one buff of all opponents. It's going to decrease their critical resist, increase plus or decrease plus ultra gauge for them, rate rather. And this is going to cancel one temporary buff of all opponents. It's also going to block buffs for one turn and give the ability to draw aggro to a single opponent and lower their defense. Well, actually, wait, it doesn't lower defense until you have the enhancement effect, right? Okay. I think if you had that ability from the start, though, it would be absolutely broken. Alright, nobody frozen. Let's go. And block bust for them. Beautiful. I wish the block bust was for 2 turns realistically, because I think it'd be better. In terms of like just having the speed advantage, it's not as good for 1 turn. Okay, let's see how this goes. They get frostbites, but that's fine. We're okay. Alright, plus ultra with everybody, and they do have all their plus ultras, so okay. Let's see what happens. That's actually fine. If anyone wants to get frozen, I'm fine with it being him. Alright, we're chilling. Good damage. Can we get a confuse on him? This confuse would be nice. Okay, good. It's supposed to be a good chance, like a pretty high chance to confuse. So I like seeing that. That's actually really good. That's probably one of the best parts about his kit is the confuse. Okay. How are they still faster? Crazy. Alright, and now we should be, yep, he's drawing aggro. We should be able to kill him this turn. I do believe. Oh, maybe. Okay, we'll see what happens. We needed just a little bit more damage last turn. There's the folly. Alright, just die, please. There we go. There we go. Alright, we are set. Of course we don't have their Common Aries plus Ultra, but we do have the enhancement effect here with both of them, actually. So we got enhancement with... Wait, no, okay, we don't have Present Mike's enhancement, just with Shinso. I was seeing that wrong. But we do have enhancement with Shinso, so that's good. Okay. Nice. Once again, if the opponent is covering allies or taking aggro, cancels 3 temporary buffs with the opponent with a high chance of blocking their buffs for 2 turns, increases the skill impact by 50%. So we'll go ahead and do those. And then we'll wait to use Common Aries. That's fine. Of course he got skill sealed. I should have just used it. Well, live and learn. Nice, and then this hopefully does a decent amount, please. Need you to kind of carry right here. Oh, you couldn't just beat your teacher up a little bit better? Alright. We are first at least, so that's good. Nice! Okay, good. Buff block on those two, so any buffs they try to get this turn isn't going to help them. Nice, barrier actually coming in handy. You almost need to have speed advantage with this Shinso for his stuff to be actually really good, so keep that in mind, it seems like. Granted, I have been trying to do this without speed advantage for most of these, with this team in particular. This is going better than I thought it would, honestly. I'm surprised. Ooh, that was a good amount of damage to him right there, though. Alright, so we want to go after Yairozu here, probably. Let's go like this, go like this, go like this. We should have enhancement with both of them now, yeah. Enhancement with Mike and Shinso. So Mike's enhancement effect decreases a single opponent's plus ultra gauge by 30% when the opponent has 5 or more temporary plus ultra gauge charge rate down effects, only available in Arena and Club Festival. I don't think it's really gonna work for us, so go. Shinso might die here, honestly. Oh, of course, we got confused. Ain't no way, man. That's so annoying. Can we get a confused back on him? It's not gonna matter. Alright, cool. Well, we won in the end. Oh. Man, we'll do one more match. Shinso's interesting, to say the least. Man, he's got a 94 win streak. If I was the one to lose that win streak, like, I was close to losing it. I would have felt so bad. I would have felt terrible. Do we do the secret battle? The secret battle could be nothing, though. Let's do this one, actually. This one looks like a interesting team to take on here. I could very well lose this one. This one could be the one we lose. We'll have to see. Being that they do have the stun and the hawks and everything, they're probably going to be faster. If they stun us, that could be a problem. So it's really going to depend on how the first turn goes. Just playing the RNG battle, I guess. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and use skill 2 here this time. Skill 1 and skill 1 just because I'm worried about dying. Alright. If we even get a chance to use it, I should say. Of course that's how that would go. Bruh. Oh, I should have known. Alright, yep. Alright, well, that was fun. Alright, so do this, and do this. Oh, boy. Alright, move buffs, buff block. I don't know that it's going to matter that much. We'll see. Alright, we're good. We're good. The confuse from Present Mike coming through actually on Aizawa is huge. Do we just plus ultra this turn? I think we just plus ultra, honestly. Yeah, let's do it. While we have the free turn. Nice. Please get the confuse. No confuse. Rip. And there's the evasion. Alright, we're being forced to target Hawks, right? So, gotta do what we gotta do. There we go. Okay, remove buffs and recovery block on Aizawa. That's pretty good. The recovery block is actually huge. That's gonna help us hopefully have a chance to actually kill him. Let's go. We are second here. Hopefully Kaminari doesn't die. Oh my goodness, okay. Of course he got stunned, let's go, nice confusion. Dude, Aizawa is so close to death. We also are pretty close to death ourselves though. Oh no, oh no. It's not looking good. Okay, Hawks is dead. Oh, this is gonna be, it's closer than I'd like for it to be. One of the downsides to not having a healer, right? Oh, it's okay though. It's okay. Everything's alright. Shinso survives thanks to the confuse. Oh my goodness. We don't make it past this turn, honestly. There's just no way. Unless somehow we kill Najire here, but I doubt it, man. Najire has to die. Yo. Oh my goodness, there's no way she died. And there's that. Okay. Still. I'm surprised we made it that far. That was kind of rough. Granted, this probably hasn't been the most optimal team, but it's a decent team to showcase because it is, you know, not first turn advantage. It is second turn, so I wanted to showcase a team like that. All right, it worked out pretty good in the end. I don't know how I feel about Shinso. Shinso's, you just don't feel his impact. Like, I'm sure he's doing a lot. I mean, he is with the barriers and stuff like that and the extra skill impact, but personally, if I had to choose at the end of the showcase, just being completely honest, I'm choosing to use Present Mic all day long, like, absolutely. I don't know that I'm really choosing to use Shinso, though. So after the showcase, I don't feel like I've lost out too much on this character. Granted, the buff block, guaranteed buff block can be really, really good, but I feel like it's going to be more of something that might be good for, like, maybe potentially Club Festival, but even then in Club Festival, he has a skill that doesn't do damage, so realistically, I don't know, man. I don't know where I'd put him right now. I don't think he's top of the tier list. I don't think he's bottom. I think he's just kind of mid overall. I think he's a decent character choice, but let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below, and if you guys did enjoy the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Peace.